performance, but that's all aside for now. Team Liquid going to be starting out on that attacking side, and of course on the other, G2 need to look locked in here today. And suddenly all this pressure feels a little bit segmented. It's not having the same impact. Oh, Nats might be back, baby! I'm so terrified if he has another performance. And I like the reaction, though, from G2. This pressure down middle.
They're walking down into mid, and Jaw is going to find 5 players. G2 can heat up on this flank and try to potentially pinch in. Except that Team Liquid have already found the timing with Jaw falling down.
Okay, this is going from bad to worse here. Nats is holding the flank as well. He knows where everybody is. The original Icon is still doing this sort of work. Trent irrelevant to outcome, and Liquid made G2 look foolish. So going towards this B-site approach.
Yeah, I think they've realized a couple times now that G2 are grouping up very heavily, trying to fight around Jawgamo. Spotting that out, dodging, getting free entrances into the site.
Yeah.
Has every round just been an open site?
So far, it kind of, if you're Liquid, you've got to be wondering, where the hell are they? They've got to get moving, and Valorant's done really well. Patatek goes down, and suddenly you're starting to get a bit more nervous on the site. Jaw appears. We said he was critical, and he is, but the one man still standing, brought to his knees. G2 with a little switch up in pace there, patient on the play back in.
Cover the flank. This is a solid anti-eco setup.
This is really uphill. Liquid looking for options and finding very little, and that's the only one to do it as G2 stalwart on this site. Hold G2. He's keeping him close to sight. There we go. G2 going to recover the more prized possessions of the Guardians and bits. And coming back into this and looking like they are really on the money. This is dreamy, but can they even make it hurt now for Liquid? They have the better guns on the Liquid side. They should have everything they need, but once again, into this retake scenario. Liquid, as I said, down to 4, struggling uphill. G2 making it hurt, turning the screws. As Patatek gonna face the music on 23 HP and Knaifergg by his side, but how are you meant to deal with this? You can't. You know you can't. Time is gonna be going, and Leaf, a little unlucky on the time, but it doesn't matter. Possession.
Red walk.
Oh, that's bold from Patatek, and it's labored, but it's got the job done. Leaf is removed. Now
You've just got,
towards A.
Yeah, you've got Nats playing up towards Heaven, trying to get a kill off the trip, but there's too much utility to break the trips. Yoru is just unfair. Easily dealt with the Flood coming in quick.
Yeah, they've got to make this one work, though. Patatek going to put his life on the line for it. Pressure starting to mount now. Nats dives in, head first. He takes the fight, but Trent again in these critical rounds. Trent's going to be an issue, right? He's got that stinger nice and close as well. Any America's hands looks good. Kiko doesn't want to leave this, but he's going to have... Oh, his team's... Nats saved him! I thought he was dead for sure. Surely Kiko was going to die there, but no. But now panic stations. Utilities coming in. A dash to the side. Counter all. It's an absolute mess. Knaifergg even taking down Camo. And Jonah P. putting them in their graves. What the hell has just happened? Is stunning. Offsets the time, wins the fight. He's basically won the round. Knaifergg's gonna have to go nuclear in this. Util Poron's there, and they're not gonna engage with him. Look at this.
It's not gonna happen. G2 somehow see through the pandemonium on that. I mean, double Tejo ults. Okay, Jaw gets team stunned there, coming out of the ult a little bit early.
Oh.
And they still win the round, even through all of that.
This is not a good look for Valorant in general. I think there was, again, there's going to be that League of Legends co-streamer having a watch, having a giggle. That's not going to go well, and I don't think I saw a single one of those kills, all through smokes. Right, redemption in this one. Liquid need to do it now, or it might be never. Already a 2-for-1 trade out, and G2 strats around somewhere, try and find something, I guess, lower percentile. That's not going to do it. G2 looks so in the driving seat here. Nats and Kiko, yeah, probably some of the 2 heavy hitters from this team. People have looked at these 2 as the ones to be able to bring them back to the forefront. Jog did not care. 13-5. It's a dominant display from G2, and that is message sent.
Just beautiful Valorant from Jaw and Jonah. They overthought it a little bit, rotated over into C. Didn't think G2 would do the same thing 3 rounds in a row, but they have.
Waiting as Kiko can get out from this as well. Yeah, nice. Nats still playing around on the side too. Turns the flash, but he can't get some full safety. Wait, hold on. He's still alive. And Liquid flooding back on the side. G2 just depending, banking on Jonah P to save them. And he couldn't do enough.
They can use this clone to break the tripwire in the choke, but again, Team Liquid have a couple of guys here to stop them.
Yeah, we saw that heavier emphasis towards C, towards that B site, leaving just that one-man camo over towards A. G2 trying to just brute force it, I guess. Have to respect the util again. A good little stall, 20 seconds. Flank potential. They were towards C, didn't go CT.
They're gonna go A.
Through door, and they're gonna run it. They have to, I guess. They were getting no luck towards that B site, but they're running low on time. It's a little bit deadly. They don't have the full information, but they have to take a gamble.
It's a brilliant call from Valen, realizing the fast rotate from Team Liquid, but check this out. Jonah P stepping forward into stairs. He gets the first kill, but shut down quickly by Camo.
Play a little further forward.
That's gonna be such a problem from this space, though, and Valen doesn't clear him away.
And away you go, the salvos, but Nats! Look at a little vintage again, but time. Leaf can buy time. He does need to go nuclear, and the stun's there. They're just running him down. Diffuse needs to come in. All good this time. Right?
Yeah, all good,
Right?
all good.
Right? Don't do it to me again, but sure. Going runabouts, having a wander, having a go at things.
Was baby door broken for him? That's nice.
Oh, that B site is looking absolutely vulnerable. Leaf gonna try and set this up and really secure it. This is gonna be an absolute muddy round. Paddy's just gonna go in for it. Trent's gonna find Kamek. Good luck finding any of these kills. Leaf, Jaw, all in unison, and in the chaos, G2 looking composed. And Liquid left once again in a similar scenario, not having the answers. G2 now right back in the game at 4 apiece. Pouring towards this B site, they still have Leaf on the other side, so it's certainly not without an idea.
Look
oh
at
my
Camo
God.
spot right in the
They
corner.
clear
No
it,
one's
right?
ready
They
for
clear
him.
it, right? How are they letting Camo get away with that?
Spike
2
down,
big kills,
B.
and suddenly Liquid looking like they're back with a sign of life here. And now just Leaf, who's been identified.
That is a nice setup. You never expect Neon just sitting in your corner with the drone going forward. With too much pushing against him. Team Liquid are on the hunt.
Some of this aggression.
The fake reclear into Sandus, nice, and TPing out into A, I love it.
Nice, oh, Nats is in actually a whole lot of trouble. He's got to try and run this side. There's no escaping it, looks like, but he's found a pocket to play from. And it's Camo to take away Jorgamo. But madness on the site itself. Plant is not secure. Nats is still here. He's been left with this site. He's in control of it again. It doesn't matter the number or the odds. He's always good for it. Nats is outstanding at his job.
Give the man a raise. He's lifting his whole team up. Nats is sitting 16 and with a defensive fault line to catch out the front B aggro.
All missiles away.
Okay, we're going to be in straight for a brawl, apparently. Leaf, how are you looking so calm under all that? Just an additional body towards CT.
They're going to stall the plant for the kill.
It's fine, it's fine. Kiko going to find Jonah P and get them that security through Waterfall to be able to focus towards CT, but there's a flank on the way, and Kiko makes an absolute meal of it. It's Nats and Padatek now feeling a little bit surrounded, and rightly so. Leaf on the swing, can't do it. Valen looking like he can. It's going to be coming out. They wanted to feel it potentially competitive, but G2 look really comfortable in these sort of rounds. Again, it was some of the main rounds they won from Haven. This time, Camo going to start things off with a bang. Takes away Jaw, but Leaf controls that B site. No one's slipping through here for Palitek.
Door open, trying to push into Jonah. He's got the Guardian, so time to flash and fall back into sight, calling the reinforcements.
He looks good, though. He doesn't look like he's going to be swamped here. He does. Re-peek into Nats, maybe. A little bit of a wake-up call. You can't take this too lightly. And they've wrapped the site, trying to gap close towards stairs. Hand up again. It gets dangerous because of this. Camo starting to hit some shots.
I got Spike.
Hasn't found a gun either.
Spike planted.
It's not. But that Sheriff rang true. And it might be ringing again. He gets around the corner. Paranoia primed. He does the dance. He gets away to safety. Another step. Camo looking back. Valen breaks his heart. Team Liquid can be kept down on 6. Nice read. And very disciplined from Nats there. It's not once maybe take the temptation to take that space early would have obviously been there, but again I liked it, waiting for everyone to come over.
10 seconds left.
No. We're gonna be able to plant, right? We're not gonna be stalled out, right? You can see them there, like, guys, do not let Waterfall go any other way than ours right now. Let me get that spike down and then we can talk. But they're all gonna come down and keep G2 at bay.
Wow, Team Liquid throwing everything into that. The firing squad for Waterfall. Now G2 on the approach.
They're up by Wrap though. This is really risky. G2 clearing house. G2 break down the door, sweep through the site. Today, Liquid, do or die time. All on the line now. And it's not been a pretty half so far. Why does this position feel like it's going to work? Oh, of course it does!
Because it is!
Oh, Jorgamo draws first blood.
And look where Jonah P is too with the Rolling Thunder ready. If they try to exec out here, they're gonna get killed.
What are the options? What are the options? That will help. Leaf gonna go down, but now the pressure starts to mount. Nat's in position, trying to hold that back line. Finds his fight and takes down the man. But Trent with a fight back in towards site. Spike now loose. Kamik and Nat called upon. And all those moments for Nats, they were great to get them here, but they may all be for nothing. They bait him in. G2 setting the record straight. 13-7. America's keeping their hope alive.